up. All right. So, got my little eyeshadow palette. About to get into some looks. Get into the look, honey. Look at the palette, though. So, we're about to do a look using the blues. We're about to use the blues. So, got the rest of my makeup. I'm going to do, how they be doing it? Like, start with eyes and then you carve it out to clean it up. Is kind of the plan. As long as my makeup is good. What's up? What's up? What's up? Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. um, it's a motion party. You cannot get in. No, Julio. I don't drink gin. All right. So this is it. I don't have any inspo in mind. My other mirror keep acting funny, so let's put this mirror right here next to the phone. Since the other mirror wanna act crazy, baby. The other mirror wanna act crazy. Mm-hmm. Zooming on the face, zooming on the face. All right. Let me see what I could do. What I could do. First things first. Why my face so oily? Let's start there. Why is my face so oily? Also, I got this off of TikTok shop. I bought it. It came. It was leaking, and then I had to buy another one. Hey, and I had to buy another one. But baby, when I say this right here is the truth. I be cleaning my brushes in between, and I want to take some. Look. So the first one we ordered, because of course you know me and my sister gonna share everything. Happy Saturday. The first one I ordered, it came. It had leaked, I guess, in shipping, and so it was halfway. They gave me back my money. A little fight though, but they gave me back my money. Shout out to them. ISO clean, baby. When I say cleans your brushes, and then they come with the little dip tray. Oh, this is what is this? It's Pandora, babes. It's Pandora. But yeah, so I'm gonna be using this because the last time I did my makeup, I literally cleaned my brushes as soon as I was done, and it be dry. Also, too, what I was gonna say. So y'all know I do glasses. I have an ultrasonic cleaner, and I have found all my charms because I've been organizing all my stuff. I've been in my organizing bag, babes. I've really been in my organized bag. So let me not get off track. Also, I'll be using this color eyeliner to complement the look. And then I wanted to show, oh, I guess I could show you now how quick this cleaner works. This brush is dirty, real dirty. Let me show y'all. This is the ISO clean. It's worth the price because just a little bit goes a long way. Let me show y'all how quick. Because I was like, the videos ain't true. The brush is dirty because the brush, I used it to... Now watch how quick this thing get clean. Because it does have a brown tip, so you rub it on here. And like that, look, it's clean. Clean. Honey, this cleaner don't play. Let me show y'all on the clean side of the... Don't play. Don't play with it. Yeah, so... And then on top of that, once you use it and it's clean, it's practically dry. So I don't know what kind of concoction they got going on. But look, that's what was on that brush. And you wouldn't have known. And I just take a little thing and clean it out. So yeah. Yeah, because the first time they shipped it USPS. And I was like, USPS is the worst company to ship liquids. That's number one. Number two, they was like, oh, ship it back for a refund. I'm like, I can't ship it back because if I ship it back, it's going to be leaking. Like, what the heck? Yeah, if I ship it back, it's going to be leaking. Anywho, it all worked out. So I'm happy about that. Got my bonnet headphones on. All right, let's get into this look. So who am I going to... I'm going to start with eyes. So this is our color. We've kind of been working our way through the colors on this palette. We did like an orange, little orange fall situation look. I've done the purple. I haven't done green, but I'm in my teal bag. So I'm going to use teal and I'm probably going to use this color. Oh yeah, with the pink. Oh, that was the clown. Yes, and I did do pink. I forgot about that. So I did pink, I did purple, and I did a orange and yellow kind of look. I am gonna do next a neon, but I'm not so inspired to do the neon look just yet because I don't even know. Like I don't have enough, like a lot of eye space. So I saw somebody they did like I want to do it where I block out the eyebrow. So that's really... I'm just having fun. I'm liking this type of artistry. Um, my kids are with their... I joke and say, they even joke and say, he's our babysitter. They with they dad child. We back to our regularly scheduled program. It was cool and all when we didn't have to like uphold the schedule during the summer, which he tried to argue with me. And I'm like, sir, if there's no school, you cannot pick them up from school. Like, what are you... Oh, shit. Like, what are you thinking? This color... Uh-oh. Well, damn. Who's trying to... A little girl. Well, damn. Who's trying to steal this? Because this is hard to open. What if ain't no color in here? What if I open this and ain't... Okay. I was going to say, what if I open it and ain't no color in it? Because y'all know... Okay. Look at the shimmer shine on this. This is the eyeliner. The color is called Waterfall. I'm at reading glasses age, y'all. So I be squinting now. But I just ordered me some glasses, some progressive, so I could see clear. Cause the reading glasses ain't cutting it. And I'm an eye care professional. Like that's not gonna work. We need some music or something. It's so quiet in here. Don't you hear that boom, 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 babe? Boom, 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 babe. Let me see where I want to listen to some music at. I don't know what I want to listen to. I don't know what I want to listen to. I can listen to my thoughts, their sound, right? Their sane, I should say. So I'm also trying to like because I'm in my organized bag. Y'all know it's back to school, so I had to get me something to put my brushes in, honey. I love back to school time because not because of back to school specifically, but because try the Blue Man Group. I got all these powder puffs from the TikTok shop. They are so velvety soft. I ordered these myself because my other ones they was hanging on by a leg, and I haven't bought any for myself. Like the last time I bought some. Yeah, this is my bag with all my eyeshadow brushes. So let me pull out those. Yeah, they're so velvety soft. Yeah, that's super base. I've been liking this Real Techniques brush. It has, like I tell y'all, let me tell you something. Some of my brushes that I had cleaned, that I thought were clean, and I used that cleaning agent, cleaned me up real nice. Real nice. He wanna lick my bumba clock, my raw ta 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 ta. So, oh my God, these young girls be making say anything on these songs, and they be so funny. I love it. I just love it. I do. How could you not? And it's okay. And then think I'm gonna use a black powder puff for my powder today. Yeah, I'd be like, what? Okay. First, we prime. Prime that lid. Prime that lid. Prime that lid. She looking at number 7. Here it is. True to color. No, because who comes up with this stuff? I ain't mad at it. Get your coin, queen. Oh, the Olay is working. That's been my go-to. The Olay has been working day and night. Got me working day and night. Oh, my mirror over here. Thank you. Yeah, the Olay has really been working. I'm so happy to be like partnering with them. So I saw a video on TikTok today that said if you have hooded eyes, put your primer on with your eyes open. Don't stretch your eyes out, and then bring it down. Burn. Okay, so now I'm gonna take my finger and see how I brought it up and down and around, and I'm just gonna even it out. I could use a dense eyeshadow brush and just even it out like that, so it doesn't have any lines in it, so it's nice and flat. Same thing over here, you see the lines, we don't want that, so we want to just smooth it out. I did not know that. What? That's such a. They got along, but they didn't. It's the Aquarius daddy. I'm telling you, them Aquarius men are wretched. And I mean, I've heard some horror stories about Libra mamas too. Libra mamas ain't. Yeah. Oh, let me tell you something. Only because I was telling somebody this when I don't know what happened with me becoming a mom, but something went off in my head, and I was like, I don't want my daughter to know I be acting like this. Because the way I used to be cussing people out, like not just men, the way I used to cuss people out, and then I became a mom, and it's like I was like, I don't want my daughter to know that I'm like this. And so he picked up on that and just he started tripping out, right? And so now I'm like, I will cuss you out, but I would wait till my daughter not around. Wait till my kids, especially as they got older, wait till they're not around, because I got something to say. But he would do the worst. He was the worst because what he would do is he would wait till the kids was around to bring up something that happened early, and I was like, oh, I see how you get down. I don't like this. So I just wouldn't say nothing at all, and that's why I kind of went mute. That's why I kind of popped off on this black girl say something thing 1 year into like trying to get divorced, because it was like, damn, I used to like hold my tongue so much because I don't want to go back and forth with you. I see what you're trying to do, and I'm about to cuss you out in front of you, Sharon. It was something I seen them doing on TikTok. On TikTok, I wonder if I could do it. And I just realized the booty of this eyeliner comes off, and it don't twist. It's not a twister. This is a. Look how pretty this color is. Watch this. So I'm gonna use this to outline. Yeah, so he would bring up things in front of the kids, and I hated that because why are you doing that? That happened earlier. They wasn't here when that happened. Yeah, just to piss me off, girl. So one of my, she's not my mutual, but one lady I follow, her name is Tam. She's a social worker, black woman social worker in the Great Words of Jocelyn Hernandez. Why is you here? Yeah. So I'm just gonna leave this eye like this. I'm gonna try this other technique on the other eye. Um. So where's my white base? Because what it's supposed to do is I'm supposed to put one color here and fill this in with the blues. So let me get my small brush and tap that in. Got my small, dense brush. So she was like, men who talk about like how women are coddled and that's why they're able to get certain things. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is what that man was trying to tell my son like a couple weeks ago. My son was like, Daddy was telling me that, mind you, my son is going to be 12 next week. but he talks to him. It's weird how he does it, because to my son, and I say our children, but I'm gonna say mine for this topic, because what he does is when he talks to me about the children, they're all somehow they're my kids, my kids, my kids, and then when he talks to them, y'all are my kids, my kids, my kids. And my son said, no, we're you and mommy's kids. And he's like, yeah, but y'all are my kids. And so my son says to me, he be saying my, but we be with you all the time. So I already told y'all in a previous video, my son is pretty no nonsense. Like, I don't have no issues with him in school. He has a good friend group. He has a diverse friend group. He has boys and girls in his friend group, because I normalize making friends with good people, with people who you notice have good attributes. I stay in my children's business, because the right and the wrong friends can change the trajectory of who they are as people. So, I didn't even show y'all what color I'm using. So I'm starting with this color on the base, up under the eyeliner, because I'm trying to do like a little design, and I'm sure it'll make sense in the end. I don't have a pattern in mind. I'm using a bunch of different things I saw over on Facebook to make this work, to make this look work. So he was like, oh, you might could get away with getting whatever you want with your mama, but in the real world, you can't get whatever you want, because men, here go that red pill shit, because men don't get whatever they want. That's a woman thing. Women get whatever they want. I say, that's interesting. Here go my son, because I teach sociology. Y'all think I just teach college kids? No, baby, I teach my own children too, the things that I be teaching. So my son was like, Mommy, how is it he could say that when it's a patriarchy? My son, who's about to be 12, knows what the patriarchy is. And every now and then, he might drop an F-bomb and say that's the patriarchy, because he's being raised in a matriarchal household, okay? So he said, why would Daddy say that the world is set up for women to get whatever they want, but it's a patriarchy? Men get whatever they want. Women don't get whatever they want. Women have to work so much harder. Why does my son know this? Because he's smarter than the average middle schooler. Duh, he has a mom who has a doctorate. I don't know what to tell you. So I say that is because your dad is doing something. He wants to create this idea that the reason he does not have the things that he wants in life is because he's selling a dream, a story, if you will, that I took. Look how I cleaned this brush. Now the brush is dry, ready to use. The brush is dry, ready to use. This stuff works so quick. So he's creating this idea. He wants to create this idea to you and this idea to himself that he believes the reason why he does not have the things that he should have is because I'm a woman and the world takes it easier on women. Instead of trusting and believing the facts that he does not have the things that he should have. I shouldn't have cleaned up that brush because I want to do this other eye. He doesn't have the things he should have because he doesn't want to work hard. Because again, a man doesn't have to work as hard as a woman to get the things that he wants, right? Men already out-earn women in a patriarchal society. And I find it funny that when a man decides to have some sort of struggle, my dad always it's easy. I think about things like, you remember last year I was unemployed. So yeah, my dad always kept a job. I can't disagree on that. Yeah, it's easier for men to get certain jobs. It's easier for men to do certain jobs. I think about like how I was doing Uber Eats, and I could only do it from a certain time to a certain time, right? Because I have to stop. I have to go get the kids from school. I have to do this. I have to do that. Whereas a man oh, I gotta stop, I gotta pee. A man could just cop a squat, right? Think about homelessness. It's very unsafe to be homeless in general, but it's, the safety issue goes up 10 times greater for a woman because of sex trafficking and things like that, right? So when a man is out on the streets asking for money, I'm like, I know you could go get a job. I know you can. So many people are willing to pay men under the table to do heavy labor, but the men don't want to work. Whereas there are certain jobs, whether we want to admit it or not, are limited to the fact that women can't do them because of certain hard labors, like whether we want to admit it or not. So it's like, yeah, your dad is wanting to perceive this idea, these ideals, if you will, that he does not have the things that he should have because he has told himself, me as a woman was able to take everything from him because women have it easier than men. In the same breath, let's talk real quick, male-centered men. In the same breath, he's a male-centered man because he's the same one who told our daughter she doesn't need to go to college because why she don't need to go to college? Because a high value man is not gonna want a woman. Let me just buff this out. Is not going to want a woman who has all of this education and stuff like that. And it's like a high value man. I feel like you must meet said criteria of said things you are talking about, sir. I feel like you should meet the criteria. Because what are you talking about? Oh, I buffed this out pretty good. Yeah, you should somehow meet the criteria of what you're talking about. I'm just saying. See right here, I'm going to put that. So then I need to come in here. I'm going to use this blue right here. So I broke this blue up into two sections because I'm going to use probably these four. Then I'm going to use these three. And then I'm going to do another color combo with these here. Or I don't know. I think that makes sense. So now let me get this little powdery blue. Look at that. Look at the shimmer on that. And I'm going to pack it right up in here. Oh, yeah, that's going to eat. That's going to eat. Ooh, that's going to eat. So I'm like, so how are you? It's like that one TikTok sound. Why should I listen to you? Because what are you talking about? And I don't be saying much. I just be letting my kids talk like today. I let them do the talking and I do a lot of listening because one thing ain't nobody gonna say is I be imposing my thoughts on them because I don't got time for that. I do not have time. I kind of did two different eyes, which I'm going to end up changing a bit. I'm getting better at this because I'm moving right along like I'm moving faster. I'm really getting good with this. People listen to respond. Yeah. So it's like, why should I listen to what you got going on? You don't even have the things that you're talking about. And so, yeah, I acquired the education. I got the doctorate, the stuff like that. But I also think about the fact of, damn, I was young. I was pre-education. I'm not going to say so fresh out of high school, but I was technically fresh out of high school. 2, 3 years out of high school before having my daughter. Look at that. Look at that glitter. Uh-oh. Yeah, but at least I got only two. I always believe. So let me tell you my theory about how I ended up with two children. Because if I was not solid enough mentally, he would have had me with more children because that's what be happening. They be, what's the word? Like, uh, they do be trying to manipulate is a word my daughter be saying, but they do be trying to manipulate you into having all of these children. They do be trying to manipulate you into having all these children, and it's like only to leave you and not help you take care of said children. Why? Because I don't believe there should be more children than adults. I don't think there should be more children than adults. So if you ever well, anywho, you ain't never gonna catch me because I'm coming up to 1 year of my bilateral sublingectomy. Not a potential spam call on my business phone. I'm coming up to 1 year on my bilateral sublingectomy, having my fallopian tubes removed, baby. Plus, they ain't that great in bed. He ain't did anything spectacular. Yeah, I agree. My mama wanted more, but she had C-section. Yeah, as somebody who wanted none and ended up with two, yeah. Oh, so I guess I need to fluff. You see that? This needs to be fluffed into this way. That's my problem. I don't know how to blend, and I guess I'm blending. Maybe I just need to blend this way. But I got a trick for that because when I do my eyebrows, I'm gonna come back to that. Yeah, this blending shit is so hard. Like, so from the middle out. Then I got this little tool to kind of give me that. Come back this way. And then we're going to use this one to give it a good old blend so that everything goes into each other seamlessly. Not too bad for a girlfriend that's just learning. I know what I'm gonna do right here. See how that there's an empty spot there? That's gonna be fixed when yeah, I need a little bit more. I don't like to look at the phone. I be having to look in my mirror. And when I do my eyebrows, the what that word called is gonna clear all that up. All right, so then I think I'm gonna stop right here for now and work on the face because right here is where I want to put my eyebrows on, and I know I can't. I mean, I want to put my lashes on, but I think I'm gonna work on face. So let's get into the brows. Let's slick them and stick them. Slick them and stick them. Oh, what wig am I gonna wear with this? I'm gonna pull out my brown wig. I need to watch the time. It's like time be flying when you having fun. They slick the eyebrows down. And I know I'm working backward. Are y'all in hurricane season? Yes, we are. And we have only had so far maybe one tropical storm near us. So the hurricane's been staying at bay. If we're in alphabetical order, I think we're up to like letter K. I don't. Let me do some of this. Yeah, we're up to like letter K. So hurricane season is over November 30th. November 30th. But we haven't had anything. Do we get rain? Yes. Do we get rain every day? No. It's been really strange. Some days it'll be all day like thunder, lightning, thunder, lightning, thunder, lightning, which means it's raining somewhere. Which means it's raining somewhere, but we not getting rain in a particular area. And also we're also in a drought, so that kind of sucks too because data centers. That's another topic for another day. Yeah. So, back to what I was saying. So yeah, I be having to hold his hand like this when I'm doing this side because I don't know why I be shaking. Yeah, he be trying to talk my children against each other. Like, okay, boys do this, girls do this. Whole time my son is like, I know I'm a boy. She knows she a girl. But why? What do you mean? Because my son is not the man of the house. He is a little boy until, even if he becomes a man and he lives with me, he's not the man of my house. Are you insane? So yeah, he be trying to put them against each other. Meanwhile, they so tight that I could watch. They have such good. I often tell parents, if you have children of multiple children, I think it's harder when you have more than two. But you're supposed to raise your children up to have a certain level of conflict resolution amongst themselves. How I don't know how that works if you have like 3 and 4 and 5, right? Because the dynamic of relationships and how that works. The eyebrows are stunning, darling. This one is eating. I don't know how that works. So, like, if there's three, the dynamic of relationship tells us that there's going to be three relationships if it's a dynamic of three, because A and B is going to have a relationship, B and C is going to have a relationship, and B and A and C or something like that, right? Whereas if there's just two children, there's only one relationship dynamic in a partnership of two. If you have 4 children, then it complicates things because now there's more relationships that can be made. So I don't know how that works. So I only have two. So speaking to the people who have 2 children, it is very important that you teach them, and it does have to be said. It's not a given, but it also has to show in the way that you parent your children as well. Like what's good for the gander is good for the goose. I hate when it's like, oh yeah, your son is your pride and joy, but your daughter is like your worst enemy. How that even makes sense? You supposed to be, uh, you know, equally yoked with your children. Like how you treat them. Like it's supposed to have some sort of sameness. I'm loving my eyebrows. Now let's conceal them. Damn, I should have did all this for earlier. I know I'm counterintuitive on this, but just go with me for a sec. All right. Let's wipe off the excess. And we're gonna blend. I know this is backwards, but we're blending. Blend, 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 blend it this way. Ooh. This is like a concealer brush, spot concealer brush. Oh, this is not my right color, baby. This thing is orange. And the other mirror is moving. Let's see. See what I'm saying about I gotta cut it? Yeah, what's my tones? I'm neutral. I'm neutral, so that's what happened. Maybe I should blend this out. Yeah, so let's do a back and forth motion like this to get that blended. It's gonna make sense. Trust the process. Trust it. Yeah, so he be trying to put them against each other, but not on my watch. I think the greatest thing that could have happened for me getting divorced was one, or starting the process to divorce, because I always got to remind people in my story is that he filed for divorce. I didn't get a chance to. I didn't get a chance to file for divorce. He filed for divorce. That is what took my divorce so long. The week before he filed for divorce, 10 days specifically before he filed for divorce, my lawyer, I got a restraining order December 3rd. December 10th, he filed for divorce. And they did it so sneakily because I just so happened to get an email to my junk email, which is a Yahoo email, which is possibly the only email he knows from me. So they had me electronically served. And I don't know why this day I was in that email, but I saw something about it and I was like, yeah, I'm getting a divorce. So I'm thinking this is a lawyer reaching out to me. Because, once you have a case on file, lawyers begin to reach out to you. So I'm thinking that this lawyer is reaching out to me to help me. I didn't know that the lawyer was reaching out to me for him on his behalf. So they had me digitally served, and I just so happened to see that. But when you get digitally served, they also have to serve you in person. So that kind of saved my lawyer a little time on the filing paperwork. And she's like, well, let's just go with it. Instead of us filing, which would be double filing, we went ahead and didn't file and filed a counter petition, which was cheaper. What I want to say is the greatest thing that actually came from him filing for divorce is that I had a restraining order prior to, which puts it also in family court. See, I told you, just trust the process. Now we got ours carved out. I'm going to do this underpainting thing that the girls be talking about because I'm going to do my concealer and everything. And then my foundation to kind of get my eyeshadow where I want it to be. Yeah, so he filed. That's like the the catch of my story. When people say, well, why did it take so long? Da, 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 da. He filed for divorce. I did not file for divorce. I was going to file for divorce. My lawyer was prepping the paperwork. Also, they have filed the paperwork on his behalf because a lot of the things they didn't know. What are the things they didn't know? Black girl, say something. I'll tell you. They didn't know, like, he didn't know, like, how much the mortgage was. He didn't know. I'm so glad it's behind me, too. I don't know why TikTok is not like, they let all type of other bull crap comments come through, but they not letting yours come through. It's crazy. I ain't got no setting spray, so we're just gonna go in with this. I have setting spray. I'm just not gonna get up and get it. So I gotta get it as close to the lash line as possible. Yeah, so that's like the crazy part about it all is that when he filed, he didn't know a lot of the information and stuff like that. So they like half-ass filed the paperwork, and that's what my lawyer was like, oh, because it doesn't take long to file the paperwork if you don't have any assets or any children. But if you have assets and children, there's a lot that comes with that. Like you got to be able to, the mortgage, the children's socials, and things like that. So, but the greatest thing is that restraining order. So I had 4 years of no contact. Right, my children had 4 years of therapy. I had previously been in therapy for something else, but my children had time, one, to process. So imagine, back to my original point of this whole thing, imagine to their surprise that when you wasn't doing what you were supposed to do, but you want to tell them like, yeah, I'm gonna have this for y'all, I'm gonna do this, I got this going on, and they get in contact with you after 4.5 years and you have none of those things. None of those things. You had a dog, you couldn't even keep the dog alive. The dog is dead. Like this dog that you got for the kids, boy, bye. I need to learn bronzer because I think it's time to start bronzing. Yeah. All of these things you're supposed to have for them. Ooh, look at me. That thing eat that concealer. That concealer job, baby, it's gonna do it. I guess I don't need bronzer because this is where you typically put bronzer, and I'm already bronzed. Hello. And never mind the lighting because guess what? We finna do what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use mine on this side. Oh, we got to bake. We got to bake that thing. Yeah, the nose is already snatched. We finna bake this. What is it? Put some bees on her. We finna bake this whole. That's not enough powder. This is just a neutral powder to set, and then I go in with my pink. Okay. I like to get a little bit out of control with the powder. Powder up, powder down, powder side, powder up, and powder down. Okay. Right now it's giving casket, but it's gonna brighten up. Don't worry. Thank you. So then, yeah. So it's like, how can you? Why should I listen to you? You don't have the thing. So that's why, and I'll never forget when we were before, like while it was abusive. Here I go being dumb, right? Trying to keep my marriage together that's already falling apart. By going to couples therapy with the children. So we went to like the whole family counseling thing. And you got this lady telling this lady, you mad with the lady because the lady said if you don't change your behavior. Where's my Danessa Myricks? Something is amiss. Well, I'm gonna use this Danessa, but it's only this much left. Vanessa, girl, if you see this, I hit pan. Can you say exact color match? Yeah, so you trying to, I forgot what my train of thought was, but you trying to make it seem as though you don't have the things because I took the things from you. So where's the money, LaShondra? Where's this money that you supposedly also too? It's funny because earlier today I had to explain to my daughter what alimony was because we was watching that show Screen Time. Did y'all watch that over on here on TikTok? It's an Issa Rae show. I had to explain to her what alimony was, and it's funny because it just dawned on me that he was asking for alimony. That was another thing that was crazy because in the state of Florida at the time, and also too during the course of getting divorced, some of the laws had changed. But his lawyer was asking for alimony. 555 Make a Wish. So yeah, so I'm like, how you could be asking for alimony? Okay, at the time when the divorce got filed, the law is, and I don't know if it's still that law, is if you've been married for 8 years, one of the spouses owe one of the spouses alimony. So that was the whole another piece of work because my lawyer was like, well, y'all filed taxes together in 2020. That was the last known income because he had not filed taxes. But also trying to ask for alimony is crazy because, huh? Yeah. Asking for alimony is crazy because it says that his lawyer put in there something to the effect of the wife is financially stable. My lawyer was like, I never seen nobody ask for alimony in this way. It was like the wife was the breadwinner and can be maintain the financial stability without the petitioner because he would have been the petitioner of the divorce. They don't say husband and wife. It's the petitioner and the respondent. So now I come in and I bring all of this together. See? Mm-hmm. Girl, he make my ass itch. I ain't even gonna lie. He make my eye twitch and my ass itch. No lie. No tea. No shade. No shade. I'm gonna have to just do it out. My pink, what you call it, powder is in the bathroom. So we're not even gonna worry about that. We're gonna go in with a powder puff on the yellow, on the neutral. And we can go with a little bit of a bright under eye. We're giving the UK grunny look with the bright. With a bright under eye. Don't hit up. I saw a girl say you powder your lips so the lip liner and what you call it don't run into each other. I said I'm gonna try that tonight. Oh, okay. Let's get that forehead right there. Whew. Serpent face. Then I wanted to go in. I don't really know how to do this. I know I be looking like I know how to do stuff, but I don't. I have two mirrors, one on each side of the phone. Oh, I did it. I was supposed to do my makeup earlier, like around 4 o'clock, but I had took a nap because for one, it was 104 degrees today. It's me. I be like, I don't know what I'm doing, only to turn around and look like I know what I'm doing. If I say, hey, I don't know how to do something, my daughter be like, girl, bye. I'm like, who are you talking to? She hit me with a girl bye so quick. Okay. Then I'm gonna pull out my other blue. Look at this. Now I don't know what this really for, but this is waterproof as well. Shit, after all this doing makeup, I got to go somewhere. Anyways, this I'm gonna put it right here. Is it drawn? I can't tell. Oh, my nose running. There it go. That nose start running when that makeup getting good. Ugh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The little blue on the eyes. Eating them up. Okay. I gotta fix this little corner right here though. This little corner right here. I don't know how we're gonna fix you. We're gonna put some brown up in there. Yeah. That's how we fix that. Then we powder it. Now with the same brush. Yeah, yeah, I'm digging it. And then I want to put a little color right here on the filling. Boom. Boom shakalaka. Oh, you know what this look is missing? Blush. It's missing blush. I wish I had blue blush. I don't, but I do got blue mascara. I know, right? It's like trust the process. My problem is I don't be trusting the process with this makeup thing, but then it always turn out good. So I don't know how many times it's gonna take before I could trust the process. I don't know how many. Like, I don't know, ain't nothing on these bottom lashes. I'm still gonna put lashes on. Where does this go? This goes in the eye section, eyes. And I need to figure out my life as far as a lip combo is concerned. But my holy grail. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. This is eyes. We need a little blush. Is there such thing as blue blush? I don't know. While that is doing, let's get our lashes together. Let's use these biggies. These big babies. this lash glue came out. Thank you for sharing the live. I was off work for 2 weeks. I just hit 1 year on that one part-time job that I got. Somebody was looking at the palette. This is the palette that I use to create this look. I use these 3 colors here. Get into it. Yeah, I just hit 1 year on that job, and they have an open position that I am. Still probably another part-time that I'm trying to hopefully get. But one thing about a black woman, honey, I done became a subject matter expert on these people's job. Because y'all know in the state of Florida, they stopped professors from teaching sociology. Universities could no longer teach sociology. So I thought that was going to put me out of a job because that's what I was teaching. They was like, no, we would like for you to teach ethics. Cool, 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 cool. Love that for me. Now, if I don't do nothing else, I know how to put on some lashes, honey. If me not know if I do nothing else, make I put on some lashes. Uh-huh. Yeah, we up for election for a new governor anyways. I'm hoping the black lady wins, but you know who they hate more than anything? A black woman, honey. So it's like I really hope the people show up and show out, but you know how that go. I went to go vote and it was so easy. Just walk right in and walk right out. Ain't nobody was really there. Stamp it in, stamp it in. Ooh, what I'm doing? Why my blush ain't acting like it want to work? Let's blend that out. What's happening? I let it sit on my face too long, and I ain't using the right brush. And I'm gonna clean my brushes on camera before I get off. Stamp it in, stamp it in, stamp it round, stamp it, stamp it, stamp it, stamp it. Stamp, 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 stamp. Trying to make sure the lashes is on without getting glue in my eye. The brush. Let me get the big brush. Because this is pissing me off. It's pissing off me and my homegirl. Because Blush, why is you acting like this with me? What did I do to you? For you to piss me off? Okay, this side looks good. Yeah, it was the brush. That brush has so much powder in it. It's like crystallizing the blush or whatever. So let me call my sister. Both of my sisters is out of town. Yeah, that's what it was.
Oh, it's cute.
And I'm on live, so they heard your reaction. I love it. All right, later. Y'all know I can go everything pink. Got your liquid blush, then you gotta put your powder blush. Some setting spray will eat on this right now. I think, fuck it, we ball. I think I'm just gonna use this eyeliner. None of my lippies are here, guys. So let me go get my wig. Mm. This is my wig I wore to my reunion. I never took all the pins out to make it. All right, let's get into it. Take me through that. Take me through that. If you talk about my braids, you don't like black women. Because they just wig braids, honey. Let's get some of that blush off with this guy. All right, and this is the finished look. I don't know. I haven't figured out lip combos yet with these eyes that I be doing, but I have not figured out that part. But you know, well, one day we will. All right, y'all. Black girl say something. Signing off. Use this eyeshadow palette to get this look. All right, later. Oh, how long have TikTok is like? How long have I been